What's going on, everybody? I'm doing a Viking rear coil install on my 03 Cobra. I figured these are still kind of new. Not many people are running them. Not many people are making a video on how to install them and what they needed to do. I had H&R lowering springs on it. I just took out the IRS bolt, the bolt for the brake line. Obviously the shock bolt had to come out. Took a pry bar, the bottom of the bottom of the coil spring, lifted it up and just popped it out of the socket. With everything being disconnected, it had enough room to travel and lower itself, so I just need to lower the car down, get the top bolt out of the shock, and then get going on installing these. Moved on to the other side. I'm not going to take the IRS bolt out. I just undid the brake line bolt and the shock, and it seemed to drop enough. I'm going to see if I can get it one-handed and see if I can show you guys. This might not be the best way. Sure is the easiest way, so I'm going to be a bitch. Oh, here she comes. Easy way to get that thing out. So to finish off putting the coilovers on, I already have them in, but you had to take out all the liner of the trunk to access the top of the shock tower. You got to take off the nut, and the shock just slid out on both sides. Same thing with the coilover, just slid right in. Put the first nut on, tighten it all up, and then put the lock nut on top of that, both sides, and then you go to the bottom, and that's when you put that nut and bolt on, and then set your compression, rebound, your ride height once it's all on the ground, and then that's it. I'm pretty happy with how the ride, with how everything looks. I have UPR coilovers in the front, so the back was always a little bit taller than the front, but now it's pretty even. I'm probably going to switch out the UPRs for Vikings because I'm super happy with the quality of the Vikings. UPR is super clunky. I probably have 1,000 miles on them tops, and the bushings already wore out, and they've been rattling ever since I put them in. So I'll more than likely switch those out for the Vikings. Just have Vikings front and back, and then go to the track this year. It's in the middle of, actually the end of December, about to go into the new year, so all the tracks are closed down around me. But hopefully I'll put a trunk tank in the back and then just run it this year. More than likely put nitrous on it. The coilover just slid up, put the nut on top, came to the bottom, put the spacer in, put the bolt through, put the nut on the back, and then, I mean, definitely tight, but nothing's rubbing. Really happy with how they fit in there. Same as this side, super simple. Nothing's touching. Just took it on some back roads, did some pulls on it, took some corners. Night and day difference with the lowering springs. Super happy with it. I think I have the compression set on 6 and the rebound on 10. You can tell from a dig it just wants to squat and stay down low instead of just hopping back up like the springs did over there. I think my best 60 foot with those springs and stock shocks in the back was a 1.52. Hopefully with this setup I can get in the 1.4s, 570 horsepower. I don't run these on the track. I have a 28 10.5 slick. These are just for street driving, but super happy with them. Just got to put the rest of the carpet back in the trunk and then put it back together and get out of here. Just finished up the rear coilover kit from Viking on my 03 Cobra. Got us in the ride height. Super simple build. Got Kurgan cams in it. Eaton, ported, I think it's a stage 3. Just got an intake, 60-pound injectors, Cook's long tube, Cook's off-road X-pipe, and then Magna packs welded in. Got a boost-up pump in the back, running on 93. UPR K-member in the front, coilover, UPR, I think Lakewood 70-30 struts in the front, the Viking IRS coilovers for the back. I mean, Spec 3 clutch with a 26 spline input shaft. That's about it. I mean, nothing really too special about it. Stock motor besides the cams. I think it's got 21,000 miles on it. Consistent 10.5, 10.6 car. 1.5 60 foots with the lowering springs that I used to have on it. So hopefully these coilovers will get me a little bit better. I just took it out for a ride. Pretty nice. Definitely a big improvement over the factory coils. So I don't know. Pretty happy with it. Pretty fun car. More of a drag car than anything. So do a little 40 roll in second gear.